Are you wishing that you could do more for others, but you just can't find a way to make it happen? Okay. Yeah, I've been there as well, friend. Imagine what it would feel like to write a $500 plus $1,000 check to your local crisis pregnancy center just because it's near to your heart and because you are able to leverage the power of residual income. What would that feel like? Yes, I'm going to teach you today exactly what a residual income is, why it might be something that you want to create, and some of the ways that you can create it for your family or bring it into your current business model. Okay? Yes, yes. So welcome. Are you excited about this topic? We're kind of shifting gears a little bit here. I'm shifting over to the correct page. I was on the wrong page. So fortunately, my husband notified me so that we could switch over to our correct 3 Life Essentials page. And on Instagram here, if you're joining us on Instagram, welcome. I will say you're going to want to join us over on Facebook, though, at 3 Life Essentials so that you can grab all the show notes and the graphics that I'm sharing today. I can't share them over here with you, so you're kind of in the cheap seats. Okay. So, yes, as I'm adding on some oils here, my speakers blend. We're going to talking about today these secrets about residual income. And today on Free Friday, we're going to be free from ignorance, free from desperation. We're going to be free from living paycheck to paycheck, free to be prepared, and free to work smarter. So if you want access to today's show notes so that you don't have to furiously write your own, just drop the word residual below, just all one word. And I'll make sure the bot gets those to you. Yes. I love that. Now, don't keep this information to yourself because, and I have a bonus gift actually for those of you who choose to do that. If this topic resonates with you, just hit those buttons. Let me know how you feel about them. I know you have some friends who could benefit from this. And so if you want to take a moment to tell them about it, go ahead and do that. If you are new here, my name is Amy Miller. I am a wellness advocate. And I'm a business coach, and I help fellow SLPs and therapists in private practice make a bigger impact in the lives of their patients. I help them set their business apart from the others and provide patients with solutions that actually address issues rather than just putting Band-Aids on problems. And we do this using our signature Spark method via our growth mindset coaching. This is Free Friday. This is our weekly series on Fridays to experience life more fully, more abundantly. Bonus if we can do this naturally. And we love to learn out loud here on Free Friday. So when we learn out loud here on Free Friday, we use the hashtag Free Friday and just share whatever aha moment is, that nugget that you want to hold on to. Something that's freeing your mind or whatever that aha moment is. So anytime you do that, just share the hashtag Free Friday and then share that tip you're going to implement, because we want to celebrate learning together. Now, I know you realize that this is not something that they teach you in school at all, right? So unless your parent knew about this, or you probably knew nothing about it either. You may have eventually learned about it because your friends sell leggings or they sell candles, but they didn't really seem like they were any better off than you are. So you realize that there is something missing. Okay, but I'm not going to leave you there, because I know that you want more for yourself and for your family. And so Yes. So are you ready to understand more fully what residual income is and how you can utilize it for your family's lives, and you want to do more for others than you're financially able to do right now? Yes. So if you're ready, tell me ready and we'll dive in here. Yeah. So what is residual income anyway? So here's the way Robert Kiyosaki describes residual income. He says, "My rich dad taught me to focus on passive income streams and spend my time acquiring the assets that provide," sorry, I'm reading here, "provide passive and long-term residual income, income from capital gains, dividends, residual income from business, rental income from real estate, and royalties. So growing up, I always thought that residual income, well, actually, I'd never heard the term before, but I thought that that meant that you had to have a lot of money built up in stocks and savings and then hope that the stock market didn't crash before you tried to get your money out. But today I realize that there's way more to residual income than just stocks and savings accounts. Okay. And actually, I'm going to show you this graphic here may help explain some of the differences between residual income and active income. Here, let me hide this here so you guys can see it. Here we go. So this graphic here shows you some of the differences between what I like to call active income. So that's basically what most of us were taught in school, active income, which is it's an income that grows linearly. It's where you're trading time for money, right? So if you're not giving the time, you're not getting the money. The income stops if you become disabled or you have to take time off. Those of you who are friends with me on my personal page, I just shared recently how my family and I, we took time off, about 2.5 months off, really focusing on our extended family while after my mom passed away at the end of 2019. But if that happens with active income, it stops in that instance. You really are a victim of income chasing and you become financially dependent upon that job. There's no time to really enjoy the income. And if the work stops, the income stops. So residual income is a little bit different. It can grow exponentially. It's a way to actually leverage your time. And it can continue indefinitely. And it's a way that you can actually master creating wealth. And it does actually allow you to experience true financial independence. Excuse me while I sneeze. Excuse me. And your income will continue to be created. So it's a continual income or an ongoing income. So it's a little bit different. So let's talk about then, right? So residual income, it can actually be a lot of different things. So we're going to cover just a few of them that you may have thought of and a few that you may haven't considered. Okay. So as we dive into residual income, I want to remind you that if creating a residual income were easy, everybody would be doing it. Okay. So at the beginning, there will be a lot of work. Think about the musician that sells an album. They may earn 30 cents for selling an album, but the trick is they didn't start with the album, right? They started by writing a song. Then they had to put together a band and then they're performing the song. And then this is a simplified way of sharing it, but they hire out a recording studio, then they record the song, and then they hire someone to master the song. And then they do that 10 more times to make an album. And then they hire someone to create the album cover. You get the idea, right? So know that earning a residual income will come with quite a bit of work up front, but it will create time and financial freedom for you in the long term. And that's the goal. So our first area of residual income is going to be investments. Okay. So some of those investments can look like real estate. Now this is kind of the old standard. Buy a house, then pay it off with other people, OPM, other people's money as you rent it out, right? Or you can do crowdfunding. And that's where some real estate companies will use your money to help purchase property, and then you'll receive a part of their income on that property. Or even buy flips, where you purchase a property and then you put in some sweat equity and then you sell it for a profit. And the quick is that you can turn the property around, will usually have a big impact on your profits. So you work that into your equation, okay? Even peer-to-peer lending. So that's a number of ways where you can lend your money to businesses or individuals, and then you collect interest on that loan. There's ATMs. Seriously, every time you want money, it costs you a fee, and that fee goes to somebody. So maybe you should be the one collecting that fee. Okay, what about even storage? Seriously, people have too much stuff and they need somewhere to keep it. Right now, you could help and make money while you do it. Now, there's no leaky pipes, no broken air conditioners, right? So, what do you think? Does one of these ideas get your wheels spinning? Which one of them? Go ahead and tell me below. Okay, so what if investing isn't your shtick? Okay, maybe you're more the creative type. Are you more the creative type? Okay, if so, one of these might be for you. Here's a few ideas. You can sell your photos. So be honest, how many pictures are on your phone right now? If some of them are good, you could actually sell them online. There are already a number of platforms where you could sell your pictures and you can earn a percentage of every sale, whether you're asleep or not. Okay. Even a blog, find something that you're passionate about and write about it. Is it travel? Is it watches? Is it hairstyles? Is it raising kids? Is it ways to earn residual income? All these things people want to hear about. And as you build your audience, you can begin earning money through affiliate links, through advertising and other means. You can write a book. People are willing to pay for good content, whether it's fiction or international. If you're able to write a book, you could sell it for years to come. But on that note, be sure that the topic that you pick is evergreen, meaning it will be just as relevant 10 years down the road as it is today. That would make it more of a residual income. Even writing a song, people love music. And if you write a song, people want to hear that they're willing to pay for it. Not only that, many people are using their music in their own content, whether it's a YouTube video or a commercial for their company. These people are looking for quality music they can use, and you're the answer they've been looking for. So how do you feel about these creative ideas? Which one of these do you see yourself trying? Just drop below. Tell me what you're looking at. Now, we're going to talk about one more area. This final area here is we're going to call multiplication, okay? So a look around you will show you that 3 out of 4 millionaires own their own business. Now, there's many reasons for that, but one of the biggest is the fact that they are using the power of other people to help achieve their own financial goals. Now, think of it this way. Would you rather earn 100% of what one person makes or 1% of what 100 people make? In the second example, you're seeing the power of leverage. Now, part of the problem with starting a business, though, is that they are extremely expensive to start. And the return on the investment is often years down the road if the company succeeds. And that's where a good network marketing plan steps in to save the day. Now, with network marketing, the initial investment is actually very low. And then you're leveraging the goods and services of an established company, or you should be, your own hard work and the hard work of hundreds of other people in order to create an income that doesn't stop growing when you stop working. No, as Eric Worre from Network Marketing Pro says, network marketing may not be the perfect solution, but it is a better way. And in 2020, there was a flood of women leaving the workforce. And if this showed us anything, it's that we need multiple streams of income and residual income. So in fact, next week, I'm going to share with you why we chose doTERRA as our main source of income and why 7 years later, we would still choose this option. Now, bonus, if you're able to tie network marketing into your current business. So if you own a business or you're owning a therapy practice or you're in the decision-making areas of a business, you can tie it in. For the past year, I have worked to show business owners how their current business model is a beautiful match with doTERRA. And as a speech language pathologist, I would have dreamed about having the tools in my belt like the ones that doTERRA offers to their customers. I've also seen how these tools can help veterinarians, dentists, orthopedic doctors, OB-GYNs, speech pathologists, serving their customers, their clients, their patients, and solving problems. Now, maybe you have a business and you're trying to see how doTERRA could help. Reach out to me and let's chat. And I want to hear what changes. And actually, let me show you really quickly here. This is what I'm going to be sharing next week. I'm going to be going over why, in particular, we chose doTERRA as an option for one of our residual incomes, one of our multiple streams of income. And we'll be going over some of these main reasons why, and even 7 years later, why we would still, if we were starting over, why we would still choose this option. Yes. Yeah. Now, if you are somebody with, actually, I want to hear, so what changes are you going to make in your financial plan because of what we talked about today in today's video? Tell me below. Let's take some action steps here. Okay. Now, if you are somebody with an MBA, or maybe you're a financial planner, or maybe you just want a little bit more nitty gritty into how all of this works, just let me actually drop the word residual, and I will make sure in my show notes you will get David Ellis, he's former financial planner. He shares a powerful and jaw-dropping video on the power of residual income. And so I'll share that with you in my show notes. Okay. So just drop the word residual and you'll get that. Now let's do a speedy recap. Today we defined residual income as the money you make above and beyond what you spend every month. And we looked at 3 different areas of residual income: investments like real estate and crowdfunding. We talked about creative endeavors like blogs and ebooks. And then we talked about multiplication that's offered in network marketing. Now, finally, I talked about the power of marrying doTERRA with your current business. Now I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys for joining me today on Free Friday. I look forward to joining you every week. And you guys are worth the investment. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.